Hey everybody, it's Angela and I am back with another process video, and today I am going to use this Cocoa Daisy paper that I've had in my stash, and these pictures of me. I had been picking some jalapeno peppers and I hadn't brought a basket or anything with me, so I have them all like in the bottom of my shirt, like we do when we need an extra carrying apparatus. And then I also looked through my stamps to find anything pepper related to kind of go with the theme, and I found this food stamp that had a couple of little jalapeno peppers on it. Then I looked through for some thickers and some other papers out of my stash that I thought went with this, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try to work with this and make something out of this. I have another, that's a Cocoa Daisy, and that's a basic gray. So I chose them because this basic gray paper had the kind of blue in the sky, and this Cocoa Daisy paper had kind of a terracotta color, which kind of went with the second photo that I'm scrapbooking, and it's making the jalapeno poppers. You can see it in the bottom photo, and I made them in our wood-fired oven, so there's like the flames and stuff behind there that kind of give that orangey terracotta color. So that was my reasoning behind the papers that I chose. And so I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I thought, well, maybe I'll put a border below this recipe card, and I think that's a Project Life recipe card set that I got. And I thought, you know what, I'll just put some of these different colors to bring in. So my layout design overall winds up being kind of a grid layout or a color blocking type of layout. And I didn't like the little squares, they just looked a little too busy. So I thought I would go with just one long strip underneath the recipe card. And then since the recipe card had rounded corners on it, I thought, you know what, let's get out the old corner rounder here. So I find one that matches the corners of that card. And I'm just going to round the corners of the strip and my photos and kind of make it all match. So this was something I haven't done in a really long time. So it was kind of fun to just kind of pull that out and use the corner rounder. And then my thought at first, I had been going to do those little squares below the recipe card to put my embellishments on. And that looked, too busy. So I'm going to go with the stripe, and I'm going to put my embellishments kind of along that bottom strip there. So for my titles, I'm going to make it poppers, and I'm going to use this kind of burlap font. And I hadn't used it before. The adhesive isn't good, so I will have to glue that all down. But yeah, it has a lot of texture to it. I guess I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. I think maybe I should have used a red hot color or something like that to really make it like poppers, but these weren't red peppers, they were green, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm happy with the layout overall. I don't think it's like my most favorite. It's kind of a little bit different style for me, or it's not my main style, but I'm not sure what my main style is. I seem to change it up. I mean, my last layout I did mixed media and flowers, and I did a rainbow before that. This one's kind of a color blocking sort. I don't know. So maybe, I don't know if I have a style. I don't know, when you guys see my videos, does this look like my normal style? Or so anyhow, I do like the layout overall, and I did want to bring in a little bit of that terracotta color just to kind of pull that through. So I'm doing it with these two smaller strips. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my photos down. And we have not finished the downstairs of our house yet, but we do have a fireplace down there with this kind of bread oven, pizza oven next to it, built in. So, that's what kind of kept us warm, was having the fireplace this last winter. And it's nice to be able to also have a place to cook. And we built the whole fireplace with rock that we found here in our fields when we cleaned the fields out and stuff. That's what we used to build our fireplace and stuff with. So that's kind of fun. Now the stamp set didn't have the packaging with it, so I don't remember who it's by. And then I also have this Carpe Diem kind of kitchen related sticker book. So I'm just going to cut a few of those down, and I'm going to go between a sticker and a stamp, a sticker and a stamp. And so I'm going to pull this Live, Love, Eat, and I like because it had the same colors in it. And then I'm also pulling out these peppers. And I looked through my ink. That one was a little bit too light. You can't really see the peppers very well. So I looked through my stash and find kind of a dark brown that almost looks like black. And it's a really juicy one. So this one here. So that worked better for my stamping because now you can actually see the image. So I go ahead and I stamp the two cute little peppers with little faces on them. And then there's also a little symbol or a little sentence here that says something like, "You're so hot," or something like that. And I thought, you know what, I'll put that over my photo because if I don't say I'm hot, nobody else is. So I went ahead and put that over the photo. And then I also have this little one. I'm not sure if this was a Scraptastic or a Cocoa Daisy stamp, but it's been in my stash for a while. And it has a cute little nom 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 stamp I've used quite a few times. So I go ahead and I put my next sticker down with that kind of terracotta color. And now I'm going to do another stamping, and then I'll do one more sticker. So that kind of draws a little bit of stamping through that whole strip down there. So again, I have to kind of cut this one down because it's a little bit big, but it does bring in that whole green, blue, terracotta colors that I've got going on. And yeah, these burlap ones, they weren't very sticky. They were kind of falling off. And so I'm just going to use a little bit of my Scotch quick dry adhesive and put those on. Like I said, I kind of wish I would have gone with a brighter color in retrospect. You know, maybe that terracotta color. I don't think I have a thicker though that would match that. Maybe I should have cut out of paper. I do have a couple. I think I have 2 alphabet dies in my stash, so I should have maybe die cut my own. I'm not sure, but I still like that it gives that nice farm rustic feel to it. Now this is one of those Create 365 planner books that's kitchen related, and so I'm just putting a few little flag stickers just to kind of break up some of my blocks that I've got going on here. Put that little flag there that says note. I couldn't find quite a place for that one, but they have these little things that say veg, these little green stickers, so I'm going to sprinkle them through kind of like enamel dots. Kind of draw your eye, zigzag it across the layout. So I'm liking that, and it kind of just breaks up some of those blocks. And then since I had that one flag that says noted that I stuck on my photo that had gold on it, I thought I'd pull a couple of these little gold clear stickers into the layout as well. And then I didn't like those 2 gold pieces being so close together, so I'm going to do a small cluster of gold down there. And I'm really liking that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the actual recipe here on the recipe card, and then I'm going to write a little bit of journaling about the photos. And this is going to go into my recipe scrapbook album I've been working on for a long time. And I have not only full page layouts with recipes on them, or full page layouts talking about the cast iron pans that I have and where they came from. And then I also have like divided like pocket pages with recipe cards and stuff in it. So I'm just kind of slowly working on my own recipe book for my family, showing the things we make and the recipes that I use, and where some of our heritage pan and kitchenalia came from. So I think that my stepdaughter or daughter-in-laws or something will really enjoy that later. So I put the recipe on the card, and then I'm just putting the journaling about the photos there above the title. And then that is going to do it for the layout. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I don't know if it's just the colors that I chose, or it's just that it's more subdued than what I've been doing lately, not really colorful on a white background or whatever. But I love pushing the boundaries of what I do and mixing it up and not having everything, look the same in my scrapbook. So yeah, so in that respect, I really love how it turned out. So that is my finished layout. And if you have any questions or anything on it, just leave me a comment below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, talk to you later. Bye.